Bitch, she said he robbed this nigga. Do I call 911 now or later? I'm a snitch.
Run. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah.
Hey guys, so it's me, Cherry, and I'm going to tell you guys about the time that I went on a date with, or I guess you could say dated, a hood nigga. So before I even get into this video, please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. Please turn on your post notifications because like I have said several times, I do not have a set schedule and I be bouncing around, a bitch be all over the place. But yes, anyway, let's get started with this story, you guys, because whew, the time that I dated a hood nigga. So, and let me start by saying off, I think people kind of judge the way that I talk or like the way I dress or like I like my nails long and kind of like, you know, in people's eyes, if I was anything else, this wouldn't be ghetto, but I like my nails ghetto, okay? Like I like my nails long, I like the bling, I like all that. I like my hair long, all that. So I think people just kind of assume that I would like a certain type of nigga, and they just always assume that I would just that I date hood niggas, and in reality I actually don't be out here dating hood niggas. I'm not opposed to dating no hood nigga, but at the same time, I don't, how would I say this? If I'm gonna date somebody hood, I want a retired hood nigga, okay? I want a hood nigga who already did all his hood shit and now he's ready to settle down because he's off his hot boy shit. I don't want no active hood nigga. I don't want no active hood niggas. I'm not trying to go take a ride with you and the next thing you know, we got 4 bullet holes in the car and somehow it just end up on my side and then I'm pieced the fuck out. I'm not about all that. I'm not about that life. I'm ride or die to a certain extent, but I'm like that one meme where they be like, bitch, I got questions. I need to know where we riding to, where we going, what's the end result. I'm not that ask no questions, down for whatever shoddy. I'm not that, because I'm not trying to get arrested and I love my life. So no ma'am. So like I said, if I'm gonna date a hood nigga, I want a retired hood nigga. I want you after you have calmed down. I do not want you when you still out here trying to prove shit to your niggas. I don't, no ma'am. But all in all, I really like when I date, I don't go for hood niggas regardless. Like, but if I did, that's the type I would want. The retired hood nigga. I want you to be retired. But I like the artsy dudes actually. Like I'm really artsy. I know how to draw. I'm very like, I don't know, I'm just like very artistic. I've always been very artistic. And artsy niggas be like, oh my God, like artsy guys, they just be so soulful and like, just like, ooh, it just do something to me. So I'm kind of like, I guess you would say, me and artsy dudes are like, I have the artsy soul, but my exterior, I think me and artsy dudes are like yin and yang. Because on my exterior, I think people just assume like, oh, this is a little hood bitch. And no, man, I'm not a little hood bitch. No. Anyway, that is totally besides the point. So now that I'm done ranting and not talking about shit I'm supposed to be talking about in this video, so the time that I was dating a hood nigga, I met him off Tinder. This was when I was still in my semester off. So I met this guy off Tinder. He was fine as hell. He was Dominican. Everybody know, like, I love my black kings, okay? Like, ooh, gotta do something to me. But I also love Latin men. I don't know what it is. Like, I just have this weakness. Black men and Latin men. Not saying I'm opposed to dating anything else. Like, I literally don't have a preference. I'll date whatever. But black and Latin men, like, ooh, y'all just... So, he was Dominican and we matched on Tinder. So I think, like, we matched. He hit me up, whatever. We were, like, having a little small talk or whatever. Exchanged numbers. We go on a date. Y'all, our first date, we go to the movies, okay? Like, normal date. Normal ass date. Why are you bringing a gun to the date? What is it that we need to be... What are we trying to be prepared for that we need to bring a gun to the date? Because I need to know. Because if we need to bring guns to dates, this is probably not the date that I need to be on. Like, why are we bringing guns to the date? Like, but I didn't find this out till after the fact. So not only that, but then we're sitting in the car, we're talking or whatever, and this was like after the movies, because I didn't find out he had a gun on him till after the movies, like after we had already been through that whole portion of the date. So we're sitting in the car and we're talking, and he's just telling me about like he's from New York or whatever, also a soft spot for me. Y'all already know. So as soon as he said that, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, he had the accent too. I'm just like, oh my God. Girl, I'm getting hot, okay? So he tells me he's from New York, and he's just talking about like life growing up in New York. He's telling me how they like grew up rough, and he grew up fighting and like all this other stuff. And then like because he was fighting so much, he ended up like starting to box and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm listening. I'm like, okay, like I can do a little. I can do a little action. Granted, I don't want the nigga that's always trying to be out here fighting either. But knowing that you can fight is a plus. Like for some reason it's like it's a turn on. So I don't know, I guess it just makes you as a female, like it makes you feel protected, like in a way, kind of, I don't know. So he's telling me that, and then he's telling me about how his sisters, like they used to be fighting all the time too, and they're a very tight-knit family and whatnot. So then he also tells me throughout our time talking in the car, he's like, yeah, he was like, two of my sisters actually been in the car behind us, and they just wanted to make sure that you weren't gonna be on no like set me up type shit. And I'm like, who am I setting up? Like, what the nigga, we on the first date, we done went to the movies, you already strapped, so I don't understand why you need your beat a bitch ass sisters in the fucking back. You already got a gun. Why? Now I'm looking like, I mean, maybe y'all trying to set me up. The fuck? Like, it's 3 people. I'm technically been sitting here in the parking lot with 3 people and not knowing that the other 2 are behind me. Like, don't know how to feel about that one, but okay. I guess you just been through a lot of shit. I'm not judging. So we continue like, texting and stuff. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, there really wasn't any chemistry, but he was fine, and I just needed something to do at the time. Like, it wasn't like, I just knew it wasn't gonna go anywhere, but it was like something to do, and he was cute, so I was like, okay, cool. And he was slanging, so I was like, okay, that's a plus too. I had an end goal. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be honest, I had an end goal, and it wasn't the most innocent, but anyway. Oh my god, I hate me so much. But so he ended up like, we would like text and stuff, and then he came down to Charlotte one time. And when he came down to Charlotte, that one was kind of weird, only because like everything was normal, like everything was cool. We ate with my friends, and that was cool, and we like just hung out at my place. What was weird to me though was that, I don't know, like if you're staying with me, it's kind of understood that I would let you use my bathroom and take a shower and all that stuff. Like, to me, that's understood. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure like most of the time when people are like, I'm pretty sure like every time people stay with me, I make them aware like, hey, if you need a towel or anything like that, you're welcome to use my shower, all that stuff. Like, here's where everything is. So I'm pretty sure I made him aware, but at the same time, like, me at 22 was pretty damn reckless sometimes, and just didn't think about the normal shit that you would think about. So maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I did. But day 2 of him being there, like, he didn't take a shower, and I wasn't sure if it was because he didn't feel comfortable just hopping in my shower without, like, I don't know, I don't feel like he was, I knew from his demeanor and stuff, like, he definitely was not scared to ask me to take no shower. Like, he wasn't no scary nigga. Like, I mean, if anything, he was a nigga you would be scared of. But I don't know why he didn't ask to use my shower. But day 2, he didn't ask to use my shower, and he didn't take a shower, and nigga was fine, but he was hella musty. So I was like, I wonder, like, I don't know, but I didn't get the vibe that, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if this makes sense, but I didn't get the vibe that he was just like a dirty dude or like a musty dude or nothing like that. I just felt like there was a reason for why he wasn't asking to use my shower, and I figured maybe, like, I don't know, my shower wasn't dirty, so I know it wasn't because the shower's dirty, because I'm weird about showers, so I can't be in no dirty ass shower. So yeah, I don't know why he didn't feel comfortable using the shower, but it just seemed like he just didn't feel comfortable. So yeah, that was day 2. Not day 2 of us knowing each other, but that was just day 2 of him coming down to Charlotte to see me. So then, I guess, like, my point to where I was like, okay, this is not really my cup of tea, is because this one day we were on the phone. Mind you, since he was Dominican, y'all, I used to have him helping me with my Spanish homework. I was in Spanish at the time, trying to learn for the 1000th time. One time we had got on the phone and we're talking, and I had asked him, I was like, oh, what have you been doing today? Simple question. What have you been doing today? Y'all. Why did this man proceed to tell me that, because he was in the military at the time, why did he proceed to tell me, yeah, so today I was like on, I don't know if he was on base or outside of base or so. He definitely, no, he wasn't on base, because I don't think he would have got away with this on base. But I guess they had something that day where they had all got together, and somebody in his, I don't know what you call it, somebody in his group was bragging, and he was like, oh, okay. He was like, I guess like he was listening, and he was like, okay, he's talking about how much money he got, how he got this, how he got that. This nigga must want to get robbed. And I'm listening like, oh, okay. I hope you didn't rob him. And then he proceeds to tell me how, because this nigga was trying to stunt on everybody, and he must have wanted to get robbed because he was telling everybody how much money he had in his pocket and how much money he had all together, and there's all this fancy shit he had. He was like, so I caught that nigga alone, and I hit him in the back of the head with a gun, and I robbed his ass. And I'm like, okay, damn, I wasn't expecting that as an answer for how your day is going. What have you been doing today? I was expecting more along the lines of, oh, I went and I did this, and maybe I ate this, and then, you know, I did, like, what? I don't want to ask you what you're doing today. You done told me about a whole ass. You done robbed somebody. I don't want to hear about y'all shootouts. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. I'm not the bitch. What am I supposed to say? Go, baby. Yes, you robbed his ass. No. I'm looking like, I'm on the phone like, bitch, he said he robbed this nigga. Do I call 911 now or later? I'm a snitch. No, it's not. I ain't no snitch, but I'm looking like, what the fuck? Y'all, when he said that, I was just in my head, I was like, wow, clearly this is not the nigga for you. Don't know how to respond to this. Don't know how I feel about this. It's time to abort mission, bitch. We abandoning ship in this hoe. Like, we are abandoning ship, okay? Bye-bye. So, yes, that was the time I dated a hood nigga. That's really all that happened, because it was not a super long fling that we had. And I didn't even get the D. So, my whole mission was trash at this point. So, I was like, well, this is a waste of my goddamn time. And I knew he was slanging, so I was extra salty, because I'm like, boy, god damn. But I couldn't stay around for the hood shit, so a bitch had to peace out. So yeah, so if you guys like this story, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next story time. I'm fine.